Cardano is about to hit $1. It was only a few months ago when Cardano was sitting at 30 cents and everyone was saying, oh my God, Solana's running, Avalanche is running, this meme coin's running, Bitcoin's running, Cardano's dead, it's not doing anything. Well, guess what? Cardano's time is not only coming, it's here right now, and it's going to continue. Again, 97 cent Cardano sitting at a $34 billion market cap. What is behind this move? We're going to take a look at some on-chain metrics. We're going to take a look at some ecosystem plays for Cardano, and I'm going to also talk a little bit about SNEK. And so if you're part of the SNEK community and you're watching the show, shout out to you guys. Played poker with you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let's jump in. So I want to share this headline here from CoinDesk.com. Cardano's ADA leaps to a 2.5-year high of 90 cents as whale holdings exceed $12 billion. Now, typically, when you talk and think about Cardano, you don't think about whales and institutions and venture capital. You think of retail. You think of decentralization. Well, what if we have both? What if we had the strength of retail that we've had in previous cycles that saw us take Cardano from 5 cents to $3? But what if this cycle we throw in those whales, those institutions in the mix? How high can Cardano go? Is a $10 Cardano coming this market cycle? I'll give you my thoughts on that as well. But back to this article here from CoinDesk. A couple things I've highlighted here. ADA's rally is accompanied by continued accumulation from whales, hefty crypto addresses that hold more than $10 million in the ADA token. On-chain activity confirms the involvement of whales and institutions, indicating that this rally could have staying power. That is important, right? Sure, something can rally, but if it gives all the gains back, then what's the point, right? You want staying power, you want volume, you want substance behind the move, and that is what we're seeing with Cardano. Data from analytics firm Into the Block shows the number of large transactions involving ADA has skyrocketed by 300% in the last 2 weeks. Now, there's a lot of rumors going on with what Charles is doing, his role with the new Trump administration. Is he going to be the crypto czar? Is he going to head up a committee for the White House? Who knows? But what we do know is if Charles Hoskinson has the ear of the president, amazing things are going to come to Cardano, because there's very few in our space, I can count on one hand, that can do what Cardano does at scale and at the decentralization level that Cardano does. Also, in this article, it states it's a sign of heightened interest from institutional investors, said Tagus Capital in their daily newsletter, noting the spike in large transactions. They said, quote, some of this momentum is sentiment-driven, as previously noted, with Cardano's founder, Charles Hoskinson, hinting at potential collaborations, which is what I just went over, with the Trump administration for crypto-friendly policies. Speaking of Into the Block, I want to show you this. This is from intotheblock.com. This is the holder distribution for Cardano. The addresses that hold 0 to 100 ADA, so a lot of people call them the shrimps, right? The retail, the average person, the person that's got $50 or $100 to invest in. 54.7% of the wallet addresses hold between 0 and 100 Cardano, between 100 and 1,000 Cardano. So between $80 and $1,000, you're looking at 26%, and 1,000 to 10,000 ADA, you're looking at 15%. So if my math is correct, 95% of all ADA wallets hold less than 10,000 ADA. That screams to you that this is a retail-driven chain. Now, what does it look like when we see the whale wallets start to gain? You see this 1 million to 10 million ADA wallets, those start to rise. As whales start buying and retail starts buying, and of course, utility and use case for Cardano, it's only going to send the token price up. Speaking of the token price, this is a chart that we've had our eye on for a while. This is ADA versus Bitcoin, and has just been absolutely tanking since August of 2021. Now, if you were smart and you were paying attention to the charts and, well, you were watching our show, you would have known that when we got to this level, this was only 18 days ago, November 4th, this was the absolute bottom for Cardano versus Bitcoin. As you can see, 2 consecutive weekly candles of large liquidations to the upside of ADA versus BTC. This marked a generational bottom that we haven't seen since 2020, going all the way back even further to mid 2019. And so Cardano is showing strength against Bitcoin, which is what every cryptocurrency should be measured against. So if you've had your money in Cardano over Bitcoin, we believe you should have it in both. If you've had it over Bitcoin over the last 2.5, 3 weeks, you would be massively in the green and outpacing Bitcoin. We take a look at the Cardano dollar chart here. This is from Binance. Cardano is making a move to that $1.18 level, which is really the next level of resistance that we face. If I throw on our VRVP, we take a look at where is volume coming in. There's really a no volume. I don't want to say no volume, but very minimal volume between where we're currently at around 97 cents until we reach that $1.18 level. Now, are these all going to be sells? Absolutely not. There's going to be some selling. There's going to be some buying. It's the ebbs and flows of the market. But what we do know, historically, if we go back, this $1.18 level has been a level where we've consolidated, where we've distributed, and where we've accumulated. It's also been a level where Cardano bounced off the support of that $1.18 and ran all the way up to its all-time high of $3.09 in September of 2021. We also saw when Cardano started to spill off during the bear market, we tried to reclaim this level twice. Once in February of 2022, which was a failed attempt, which brought us back down to 76 cents. Then we saw another rally to attempt to flip this into support, and that ultimately failed also. And this was back in March of 2022. Cardano spilled off, super long consolidation phase with minimal spikes in between. And now over the past 3 weeks, Cardano has just been on absolutely massive fire. You can see here these hollowed out candles. These all represent large liquidations, and a majority of them, a vast majority of them, have all been liquidations to the upside, meaning shorts are getting absolutely crushed. So if you know someone that's shorting Cardano, do them a favor. Send them a text and say, hey, it's probably a good time to close your short because you're probably going to lose some money. I do want to share a funny meme I saw on X. So it says, honey, tie me up and do whatever you want. And well, I'm going to step out of the room and watch Charles Hoskinson do a whiteboard lesson. I do want to stop here and I want to share, we are super excited. Our Crypto Almanac, the pre-orders are officially live, and we are proud to announce we launched our NFT/digital version on the one and only Cardano blockchain. So if you're a supporter of Cardano, what a great way to support the network and support the channel. If you enjoy more Cardano content, pre-order your almanac. And if you're one of the first 100 pre-orders, you have a chance to win the Golden Almanac, which contains 1,000 ADA tokens, which is currently valued at $1,000, could be valued between $5,000 and $10,000, because we all believe Cardano is going to get to $5 to $10 minimum this cycle. So support the channel, support Cardano, pre-order your almanac. The link will be in the description and pinned to the comment section as well. I want to take a look under the hood, as I like to say, what has been happening with Cardano. You can fake TPS. You can fake a lot of things. Where you can't fake is fees. How much fees are being paid? Let's take a look here from Token Terminal. You can see here, starting November 4th, which essentially coincides with when Cardano really started to rally, the token trading volume, which is going to be in the green histogram. Also, in the blue histogram chart, you have your fees. And so fees and token trading volume has risen by a factor of around 12-fold. So people are using the network. Things are happening on chain. It's not just speculation. Of course, speculation plays some part of it, but we take a look at some of their other financials. Of course, the fully diluted market cap, that's up 125%. As mentioned, token trading volume up 425%. Fees over the last 30 days are up 174%. Annualized, they're sitting at around $4.5 million. Now, with the fees of Cardano, they're fairly cheap. So you got to do a lot of volume to get to that $4.5 million. And then the code commits and developers. So a lot of stuff is happening on Cardano. I mentioned I was going to talk a little bit about SNEK. If you're bullish on Cardano, you should also be bullish on the Cardano ecosystem. And there was one project that, when speaking of community, that really comes to mind. This is not anything against any other project building on Cardano. We've met a lot of them, and they're amazing people doing amazing things in the space. But when I think about community and what they do and banding together and never losing faith. And even during bear markets, when everyone was saying, well, this thing is dead, they stuck together. They continue to put out content. They continue to put out posts. They continue to onboard users. So shout out to SNEK. This is from Rami. SNEK's liquidity higher than before. Holder count exploding. Trading volume increasing. Perpetual trading listing for the first time on Gate.io and MEXC. Attention on native chain skyrocketing. Product use of the SNEK.fund platform is also at an all-time high. Their cross-chain exposure is growing and their rate of deflation is increasing. So there's meme coins in every single chain. Every single large chain is going to have a billion or multiple billion-dollar meme coins. Do you have a meme coin in Cardano that you think could get to $1 billion? If you don't, I highly recommend you look at SNEK. It's not a paid sponsor. I hold SNEK for full transparency. I just believe in the team. I believe in what they're doing, and I love the project. So shout out to the SNEK guys. If you're part of the SNEK community, let me know in the comment section. Put a 1. Also, come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.